to professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like this morning, my car, that shit.
Little cold?
Yeah.
Little cold start?
Yeah, the damn, the needle was above the sea. Like, damn. Then I got a message on my phone talking about some freezing weather coming.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Some type of freezing weather
Man,
showing up.
come on.
Yeah.
It's
winter.
Shit.
Definitely winter. Well,
that.
Yeah, it's November.
Do other countries have this shit too?
Yeah, I think so.
Spring, winter, fall, all that other shit.
I mean, if they're on the same parallel as us, we got to remember we're on like that 33rd parallel.
Yeah,
that's like we're just above that. You know what I mean? So if they're in that same parallel of the Earth, then they probably go through the same kind of seasons because they're on the same area. Because you got to think like in Australia, it's in a different area than everyone else, or like South America is farther down.
Yeah,
below the equator.
Then what's that place?
So you know how they say the equator is it's just summer all year for the most part, right? Like there barely gets chill. But as you go up, it gets colder, and as you go down, it gets colder. So that's weird, right?
Yeah. I think it's Antarctica or Alaska. I think motherfuckers live at Alaska. That's one, right? No, hold up.
That's what. It's probably cold most of the year up there.
Oh, they get paid.
Average.
They get paid for that shit too. Yeah.
They get money for living up there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
They get money for that, man.
You know why? So they can occupy that territory, so no one else can take it. That's why.
Yeah,
you're like, stay up there. Don't let nobody else make a claim, and we'll pay you. And they were like, all right, cool. And that's the Eskimos fucking hung out, man. They stayed. They stayed with it.
Where did I hear that? But I heard it for some black people that live up there.
Right. I mean, there's a mix of people nowadays.
Yeah, it's a mix. There's not too many up there.
What was originally there?
No. There's some people up there now that told me that.
No, I'm just saying. We don't know who originally was in that area.
Oh, right.
But it's America now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, there's a crazy theory about that. There's a crazy theory. You know how you've heard of Tartaria? The Tartar dynasty or whatever?
I heard of that.
Right.
But it's not coming to me right now.
They say it like it was like most of Russia, China, India, and like some European areas, Middle Eastern, and like all the way down into like a little bit of Africa and stuff like that, like Egypt, the northern Africa stuff, right? All that was like, including Antarctica, Canada, the United States, and South America, and all that shit. All that whole rim, like think about that whole, if you go from South America all the way up, and then come all the way back up to like China and India and all that shit, you're just doing like a big U. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like an upside down U kind of a thing, right? If you look at the world that way. All of that was considered like one big nation. Tartaria, right? That's the theory, because that's what they can put together based on books and readings that people already have looked into. You know, the research that's been done is that was all like one big civilization. So we're all just a mix of all of those people. It was like you could live within Tartaria as long as you abided by the laws and rules and regulations and ideas. Nobody gave a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, think about when they talk about like the Mongols and Mongolia and fucking Genghis Khan, right?
Okay.
Genghis Khan was part of the Tartar Empire. But they always say Genghis Khan and his da-da-da. They never call it what it is, which is Tartaria, right? So, but this is all like newer information we're learning. As I'm gathering and reading and learning stuff, right? So it's not like common knowledge, right?
Right.
So once they start, like what Genghis Khan would do is he would come comes to Alaska, shows up in Alaska, and he goes, hey, I've got a pretty big army. Your army doesn't look too tough. I probably could come in here and destroy you, but I don't want to do that. I would rather you just pledge allegiance to me. You're part of my empire. You know, maybe pay some taxes. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come bang out some of your women. You know what I mean? Like Genghis Khan was wild. He's gonna do a bunch of shit, right? He goes, but I'm never gonna ever destroy you or your culture as long as you roll with me. So the Tartar Empire just grew because you could keep your culture, style, and ideas. You just might have somebody who helped rule your land and helped you with army and invasions and different shit from other people. But over time, as you move around the world, it's like colonization. You know what I mean? You start taking over most of the world and you control most of it. So that's what they had at that time too, was they controlled most of it with like a single empire, the Tartar Empire. But it was free and open to do as it wanted. So like they had electric cars back then. You know what I mean? They had flight. They had buildings that collected energy from the air, and all that stuff like that. They had all these things because they were about technology. They were about moving forward. They were about growing
nothing new,
mentally.
Man. We already had this stuff.
Right. Nothing new under the sun, like they always say. Right. So that was a different time back then. So all that, the Europeans at some point came in and disrupted all that, if you notice, because what do we have now? British territories. Australia's a British territory. You know what I mean? There's places in Africa that had British territories. France just got kicked out of Africa like a month ago. You know what I mean? So Europe then started taking over, but instead of leaving cultures and leaving ideas, the theory is that they destroyed those buildings, they destroyed those cultures, they rewrote history, and welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
Did you like that fucking segue? That was fucking cool. So that's how we ended up in this fucking position. You know what I mean? Episode 47. We're back, baby.
We here.
On the road to 50.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have to talk about that at some point, too. Like, we got to do a little something for the 50.
For the 50,
We'll hang up some we'll get a balloon, some balloons or some shit. Fucking, you know what I mean? Maybe get some little fucking spark, something cool.
Yeah.
And we'll just do a 50 little
We
thing.
had
Whatever.
old
We'll
lady
figure
who
it out.
makes some nice cake.
Boom. There you go.
She makes some nice.
Oh.
I'm supposed to get one a day.
Okay. Definitely bring one for 50 then.
I'm supposed to get one a day. So,
And you know what we'll do?
So when I get off, when I leave here, I'm going right there to
Get
see
that cake?
if she
Still got your cake.
said what she was going to do.
Yeah.
Because that's
definitely.
crazy.
Yeah, bring one of those.
It's crazy how we met. You know what I'm saying? And then I ran into her last night on some random shit. I was getting some gas.
Just happened to.
And guess who walked in front of my car? The lady who made cakes. And I was like, all right.
The cake lady.
I hopped out on her like, hey, I want my cake. I need it. She was like, all right. So she said, tomorrow, which is today. And I was like, okay.
Tomorrow. So you know where she's at?
No, I don't know where
Or you just know you're going to run into her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's in your area.
Yes.
She's in your area code.
Yeah. She's definitely in the area.
She's in my area code.
She's definitely in the area. And I got a sample of the cake.
What
I
type
was
of,
like,
what type of cake?
I don't, man.
Like a birthday cake, a little pound cake. What are we talking here?
I don't know what type. I don't know. It was like a cheesecake with some crumble shit on top.
Okay.
Of it. See,
I'm interested.
See, but I don't want to say the wrong shit.
I got you. Just make
You
it
know
up.
what I'm saying,
Nobody fucking knows.
Nah, man.
It's the cake lady, and if you come back for the 50th, you'll fucking see one.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. But She kind of let me down though, cause she said she gonna make a cake for me and didn't come through. And she said she would come through, so that's when I put up on her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't expecting
cake?
to see her and shit, but she walked in front of the car like what's up with the cake?
You're supposed to see
She's
it,
like,
right?
oh my fault, my fault about the cake.
Oh, so she's supposed to just have it on hand?
Yeah,
Ready to rock?
No shit. She supposed to have that cake when I asked for it.
That's true.
And when you say you're just gonna make it,
She said she was going to do it.
she said she was gonna
got
do
you.
it. So I'm like,
There
all
was a verbal agreement that happened there.
right. Exactly.
I got you. I see what's going on here.
Yeah. So now I want to see if it's gonna come through today. And she said 3:30. I said okay, leave it at the spot. The money will be there for you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, so you're hoping it's there when you get there this
Exactly.
afternoon. I got you.
When I get
So it should
off,
just
you
be
know
there
what I'm
waiting
saying?
for you.
Yeah, it should be right there,
Yeah.
untouched.
Sounds good. What's
Waiting
the price
for
on
me.
that cake?
$60.
Woo, that better be a nice one.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What? It's worth it. It's worth it.
I got you.
That's why I'm paying for it.
That's what I know. I feel you.
And that's
what I
crazy.
said.
Black told me one day, people pay money for good food. Bro.
Right. Correct. Yeah. You're willing to pay more if you
And
know
that
it's really
stuck
good.
with me. I'm like, damn, you know what?
Yeah.
This motherfucker right. Cause now I'm about to buy the motherfucking nacho.
Boom. You already know the nachos is gravy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit crazy. You spend money on what's worth it, basically.
Well, yeah. What's worth it to you and what tastes good?
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend no money on no bullshit.
Because that goes into hello people, how y'all doing? That goes into like some shit of like remember we've talked about on the show taste buds changing and ideas changing and and whatever. So like
Yeah.
we're gonna like if I go to like McDonald's and eat a nugget, it just doesn't even taste good anymore.
That's crazy.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know for me, I don't even need that anymore. Like I don't go there anymore. So that was a while back. When I did that. It's like I eat that and then I don't need it. Don't taste good to me anymore.
You know when you went through
So I
that
don't
change?
need that anymore.
You don't know? You just haven't.
within the last year or two, like where it just doesn't taste good anymore. You know what I mean? Like it literally tastes like I'm chewing on cardboard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it just doesn't. And there's cereals that do that. There's other breads that do. I mean, there's different things that I've eaten over the last year that just do not taste the same anymore. Ramen, I can't eat ramen no more. Ramen just tastes like fucking nothing to me. It tastes like ramen.
Yeah, I haven't had a ramen in a minute.
See what I'm saying?
Like
I tried it just to get in there, a little struggle meal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
ain't nothing
Like
wrong
I'll
with
eat
a
it if I
struggle meal,
have to.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I'll eat it if I have to. I'm not opposed. But what I'm saying is, if my body
practicing.
if my
You know what
body
I'm
doesn't want it, then it's not going to crave it, and it's not going to taste good to me.
Right.
So it kind of goes on what you're saying. We're going to pay for things that matter and taste good to us, and when it's food. Like I said, I'll go buy a nice steak at Longhorn Steakhouse because I know it's going to be a decent steak and it's going to be all right.
Right.
But I went and got a steak from fucking Chili's like 3 weeks ago because I just wanted to go out and get some energy in the world, sit at the bar with people, get a mingle a little bit, just put my energy in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to go for the steak, with mashed potatoes and shit. And I'm just like, this steak is garbage. It was a fucking $3 steak that you would probably get from like the fucking Dollar General. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And they charged me $20 for that. So I'm like, I know that Chili's don't have great fucking steaks. But why do you go to Chili's for a steak? You don't.
Yeah, you
But I just happened to want steak that day. I saw it on the menu. I thought maybe I'd take a chance. You know what I mean? I fucking, I lost that.
Everything got to be equal, man.
Right.
You never know, shit. If you got something good here, make everything else good.
You go to Chili's, you're probably gonna get wings. You know what I mean?
Well,
Tenders, shit like that. That's the bar food you get when you go to Chili's. You know what I mean? Like you're not looking for gourmet. You know what I mean? If you're trying to go somewhere relaxed with a little more step of gourmet, maybe Outback. You know what I mean? Outback might have a better steak, overall. But it's still, you know what I mean? Unless you're at a real butcher. You don't fucking know what any of that shit is. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know what the fuck any of that shit is.
You ever been to one of the restaurants when you come out, your plate come out and it's like a scoop of mashed potatoes and a line of gravy and a piece of meat.
And one little small piece.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this? I've never been to a restaurant like that. You know what I mean? That's that hot class shit.
Right.
I ain't never.
That's what I said. We talked about that last week. Like Ruth Chris.
I ain't never been in.
I've been to Ruth Chris once.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
And your plate came like that.
So it came
like,
where it's just the one plate is just your steak.
Yeah.
And then you get like mashed potatoes on one little bowl.
Oh nah, man, that's good. That was good.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
I'm talking about you get a big ass plate,
but it's like in the center,
a little ass steak.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
A little bit of dressing on it,
right?
You know,
like somebody was like doing artwork. They weren't. Yeah,
man, make my food, man. Like, add some more food on there. I'm trying to make that shit look pretty, man.
On there, right? Exactly.
Man, that shit look. You know what I mean?
What are we in culinary school?
Right. Man, that shit look nice and shit. Oh, a big boss must be here today, so he want to do everything nice.
Got to do
plate my damn food.
It's time to do it by the book.
And then the bill will be like what? 100 some change.
Right. And they're still charging you
for some damn.
It's like you gave me
some artwork.
Yeah. Well, that's what you paid for. You paid for the artwork. You didn't pay for the meal.
Yeah. Oh, the damn design. Damn that. I didn't come here for this to see the damn design on the plate.
I got you.
I came to eat.
I came to party.
Shit. I came to eat. What's up, man? What's up? Hey, anybody go Halloween trick or treating and shit?
I didn't do shit. I don't.
What
I told somebody the other day, but to each your fucking own.
Yeah.
Is I don't celebrate pagan holidays.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing fucking witchery on fucking Halloween? Like that's some crazy shit. For all you Christians out there.
Yeah. I mean, it's
cool to have fun, throw a party, and have
crazy.
a little, you know what I mean, have your little thing. Like if you want to just do a Halloween
kids.
party, you know, exactly, for either for the kids or do an adult party. If you decide, hey, let's just do an adult cool party, we can hang out and, you know, let's see how your costume comes together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Little things like that are probably not a problem, but actually celebrating like a situation where it's all about satanic witchcraft, you know what I mean? Like I'm not into that no more.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I'm not into that part of it.
Yeah.
But I don't. I mean,
it had
dressing up and having a good time and having fun with some people that you're your peoples and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't do shit. I played video games.
People knocking your door?
No.
Anybody knocking your door?
Left that fucking light off, man.
Oh yeah, smart.
Yep. I mean, that light off. I'm good.
You don't know.
It was quiet as fuck. It was quiet as fuck. Yeah. I didn't even remember, like, even hearing a bunch of kids like roaming my neighborhood or nothing.
Yeah.
Because I stepped out, went to the grocery store around 7:30. I ain't see too many kids out, but I saw a few. You know what I mean, around 7:30. But it was just getting dark.
I ain't saying your neighborhood ain't good, but they probably went to the.
Oh yeah. Hey,
you know.
Hey, fuck you.
The rich.
No, I'm just kidding. How dare you, sir?
No,
I'm just kidding.
Man, you know,
no, I know what you're saying.
You know
that's what we always do. Sometimes we dip out and take the kids to the nicer neighborhoods.
Yeah, you got to.
Then you get the full Snickers. You know what I'm saying?
What? Shit, cereal boxes, canned goods, get all type of shit in there. Like, damn.
Right.
Loaf of bread.
That's
this side.
That's places. Nice. I was gonna say that's where you start getting baked goods and shit. They'll give you a little pie. You'll be like, what the fuck?
Shit, nice on this side.
Right, get these little fucking pecan pies and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
so that's why your side was a little dry last night.
Probably.
You didn't see nobody. Everybody rolled to the.
Yeah, it wasn't. What I did see though, which I thought was cool.
I didn't see too many.
I saw there was 3 front yard fucking fires going on in my neighborhood as I was coming home. They just have how you have your fire pit. People do in the backyard. They were all doing it in their front yard because they're probably just out handing candy out and shit like that. But it was like 3 of them on my block, just right out front yard. 5 or 6 people around the motherfucker chilling, you know what I mean? And just had a little fire going, you know, and probably had like scary music on. Who knows? But I was like, this is cool. See, people are hanging out, having a good time, and that's cool. That's what you want. You know, it's like, think about what the fuck they did to us 3 years ago, people. You know what I'm saying? They tried to fucking divide us and isolate us and make us forget about our families and shit. You know what I mean? Let's not forget about that shit. That shit still happened. You know what I mean? It still fucking scars a lot of people. People are still scared to do a lot of shit today because of it. You know, we got to get out of that, remember? Prepared, not scared. You know what I mean? So, so yeah. But I thought that was cool that people were hanging out. I just, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, I didn't get fucking invited. But it was a couple in my neighborhood.
Man.
You know, so I was like, but I went and did my own thing. I ended up making, I made chili last night.
Chili?
I made some chili. It was getting cold. You know, it's chill out here. So I was like, let's make some fucking chili. So
Yeah.
I put some chili together. It was all right.
You got some crackers to go
I
with
should
it?
have fucking brought your boy.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. I'm thinking
fucking
about this
forgot
chili. I'm
about
thinking
that,
like,
man.
in my head, I'm like, damn, you forgot me.
We can go to the crib and get some after
Man,
this, man.
get
I still got some.
chili.
Warm it up. Ready to rock.
And get a little crackers and shit and put them in there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to eat that shit from Wendy's back in the day when they had
I
chili.
did. Oh, and I made some cornbread. So I had some cornbread with it. Yeah, you just put some cheese on it. It's fucking rocking, man.
Man.
Yeah. I'd have to grab some crackers because I actually don't have any crackers right now.
Yes.
If crackers would go good with it.
And I got the urge for some crackers too. You know, the crackers and cheese.
Check. Did that go out? Did you hear
What?
something? I thought I heard something.
Whoa. We still here.
Thought I heard it fucking go out.
Oh no.
Well, I think we're still good. Check. Okay. Not bad. It almost sounded like it went out again. Remember, like it glitched last time? But
Yeah.
it sounded weird. It sounded almost like I went out. That, you know what? That might just be the fucking the noise gate. Maybe I'm hearing the noise gate. It's closing or something. You know what I mean? When I don't talk, it might. You know how we turn the threshold up on that shit?
Yeah.
In order, maybe I don't know. I'm tripping.
Probably.
Sorry,
but,
folks. Sorry for the.
No,
Interruption.
everything is good. But
What we
what we talking
about?
about? No, Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Where'd we go?
Like grown kids. We talking about this shit earlier. Shit like grown kids, like teenagers and shit.
Right.
It's cool to go. You know what I mean? Trick or treat.
Yeah,
and
run
shit.
around with the neighborhood and terrorize them and shit. You know. Like
Yeah, but if you're going door to door, you gotta have a little kid with you.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Because then you
of
both
course.
get candy.
Exactly.
Yeah, you both get. If you're older, sometimes they'd be
You're
like,
nah.
Come, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
But I got a costume on.
I know, right?
And you in a good neighborhood.
All right, you
too.
get one lollipop.
Shit, crazy.
You know, the little kids get to come over and get a handful and shit. You know what I mean? You just get
Shit,
one lollipop.
crazy. I ain't take too many good costumes.
What's the age?
What? For what?
When do you
To
stop?
stop?
What do we think? 14, 15?
I mean, I guess when you feel this shit for real, like, all right.
6 years old, you're like,
I'm
fuck
too
this,
grown
I'm
for
out.
Yeah, I'm too grown. Shit, I think, you know what I mean? I think males like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, we too grown for this shit. You know what I mean? I think females do it to us. Females do that shit.
They can do it longer because they
Forever,
look
yeah.
younger, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, once we're fucking 5'5" with fucking a build, we're not hiding under
That's
no
it.
costume.
Nah.
Not as a kid.
Nah. Hey, buddy, you're not Wolverine. You're not a Ken, buddy.
He's like, man, you didn't even have to shave for this. He's like, you already got the goatee going
Right.
and everything.
So you might hop on that Captain America.
That's
suit.
why the adult parties are. That's why I'm saying let's do some adult parties. Let's hang out together. Let's that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Reconnecting,
Don't worry. Let's get back
rebuilding,
into it.
getting back together, talking, having conversations, so they can't fucking sneak shit up on us. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's part of it. Is when we stop talking. When we said that, when we stop talking about politics, when we stop talking about religion, guess what they did? They weaponized both of those things against us, and here we fucking are.
Bomb droppers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say you can't trust your government and you can't trust your church either, man. That's how far America has gone into the fucking gutter. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust either of those, and those were the two we trusted the most. That's why it hurts. Think about that. That's why it fucking hurts. That's why you're so sitting there going, man, I hope you're wrong. I hope I'm wrong too. But at the same time, this shit's going down, and that's why it fucking hurts. Because you're like, yo, I trusted you, and you fucking betrayed me. That's why it hurts.
Bomb droppers. That's crazy. You just said something about that because I was watching something about that about church. They got ATMs in church now and shit.
Right. Blasphemy, right? Blasphemy.
Got ATM. Come on, who the fuck put an ATM in a church?
Yeah.
An ATM.
Right.
That right there lets you know that it's about money. And then they said
That's how degraded we are as morality. Our morality is degraded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then they said the pastor pulled up in a fucking Bentley.
Right.
and you pull up in some crazy shit that
Well, you're lucky to pull
you
up.
still paying for the shit. Yeah.
You're lucky if you can pull up. You know what I mean?
I forgot what this was, but he said the pastor pulled somebody up, pulled them in a room. You know what I mean, they been going for that. They been going there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the damn lady up. Pull in the room is like, are you paying your tithes? Why you not paying your tithes?
Right. Yeah.
How you gonna ask somebody why you not paying a tithe?
Right.
So that's a red flag.
That
right
already
there.
shows you
That should go
all
off.
about
Like
the money.
what the
You know what
fuck?
I'm saying? Yeah, because they say
You're not worried about me for real.
they say, look, like a lot of these pastors, right? You can give them a salary. You can say, a lot of them might say, $225,000 a year. That's your salary, right? Running the congregation, making shit work, right? Doing leadership. That's what we're paying for. That's what they say, right? And $225,000 a year sounds like a lot. You know what I mean? To, like you're saying, the average person who's just pulling up, barely making fucking $40,000 a year. You know what I mean?
Barely.
So, but on the other side, there's some pastors who only take donations, and their usual pull-in is double, like $225,000. It's more like $500,000, because they say when they're taking donations, people give more. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. They just want to give more. But they'll sit there and go, man, I'm paying $225,000 a year on this motherfucker. Like, they'll think about it when it sounds like that. But when they're not thinking about it and they just give, they actually make more. That's the crazy part. You know what I mean? Because especially if you're doing well. Especially if you're doing well, you're liked. Everybody,
Right.
You're doing the things. They start feeling like they want to give more. You know what I mean? And you don't know who's donating what. You know what I mean? Because, some people are donating for favor. You know what I mean? We know that. But that's the corruption. That's the corruption. So, you can't trust your church. You can't trust the government. You can't trust your schools. You know what I mean? Like, to teach your children properly. We can't do any of that right now. America
Can't trust
is
what we eat.
under siege.
For real. You gotta watch what you eat.
Right.
Like,
Can't trust
man.
what we eat. Can't trust the water. Can't trust the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's chemtrails in the air. There's fucking poisons and lead in the water. You know
And
what
then
I mean?
with
Like,
that, then with the chemtrails, the only thing that's is doing just falling right into the plants that we eat.
right. Oh yeah, it's just falling onto the ground.
Exactly.
It's falling onto the ground, which goes into the grass, which then goes into the cow, which then goes into the beef, which then goes into. See what I'm saying? So we're taking it in everything we're doing. Like
Everything
I said,
we're
the air,
doing.
the water, the fluoride, you know what I mean?
It's just like
everything.
Another
the
thing
food.
I heard. Another thing though, the fucking plastic cups with
Well, anything plastic.
you drink
Look,
the coffee.
This too.
You drink the coffee
This is
out
probably
of.
putting plastic in the water right here.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the plastic you drink the coffee out of.
Oh, like the cups from like fucking Starbucks and shit?
Yeah. I forgot what it's called. It's called plastic.
Like Forever Plastics type shit?
Yeah.
Or
but-
Forever Chemicals or something?
Yeah. It's
Some shit like that?
Yeah. And that's what you're drinking.
Yeah. They're called like
You know what I'm saying? Like-
PFAS or something, right? PFAS
Nah,
or something. Shit, I don't know. We're making shit up over here, folks.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, this real shit. So if you think about it, because hot water in a plastic cup, it would absorb it.
Right. It's gonna probably at least
Exactly.
decay it
Soak up
somehow.
something.
It's gonna soak up. Right. Water is gonna take on and see,
Exactly. So
water
think
takes on
about it.
frequencies. Like this water right now is listening to what we're saying to it right now. And those frequencies are going into that water. Because we all know water can hold frequency. And then when I drink it, I'm taking in those frequencies. You know what I mean? So there's something out there. I don't know if you guys know about this. You can find it at smartiescorner.com. I'll put it up on the screen. But they're called holos. They're pictures, right? But they're imbued with frequencies. So if you put them on your phone, you can pull up the picture and then just put your drink next to it. and it'll soak in the frequencies into that water, and then you drink it and ingest good frequencies. So they're good frequencies. They'll be like healing frequencies, bone spur frequencies, retina frequencies, things that will help your body. You know what I mean? People that sciatic nerve, bless you, sir.
Ooh, thank you.
Like your sciatic
Fucking
nerve,
coming.
there's a sciatic, diagram. So that if you have certain problems, you have joint ailments, there's a joint one. If you have teeth problems, there's a teeth one. And you can download them to your phone. And then when you put it on your, like I said, pop it up on your screen and then just set your drink next to it for like 2 minutes. And it's supposed to, the frequencies will transfer. If you're doing like a gut health one or something, it'll transfer, and then you drink your water and you are accepting those frequencies into your body. It's what we're doing all day anyways.
Yeah.
But because we're out here saying mean shit to each other, that's what's going in our fucking drinks. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Shit.
it can't fucking hurt. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And
you're
get the
already
shit.
doing it.
I recommend the filters too.
Right. That's what I have. Why mine's in the fridge.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just letting people know
Yeah.
shit.
but yeah.
'Cause some
but
people
who
still get
knows
the bottle.
if that's really fucking working or not? We
mean,
don't fucking know. What's in that?
I don't know.
We ever opened it and looked at it? We don't fucking know. What if the fucking bullshit is in those? Know what I mean? Like they're just selling us more shit to filter in
Can't
our
do
shit. We don't fucking know.
shit.
You know what I mean? Like that's how
mean-
crazy this shit could be. So that's why I'm saying if we imbue our own frequencies through these holos, I'm gonna pop it up on the screen for y'all, where y'all can download these at. Then it couldn't hurt. That's all I'm saying, because we're already fucking drinking their fucking bullshit frequencies.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going with it. I just throwing it out there.
Man,
Something new for the people. We haven't given the people something new in a while.
you could try.
Like I said, I'll pop it up on the screen, show y'all what's up. Y'all can check it out, man. I got a lot of them downloaded to my phone, and I feel like when they're on my phone, I'm just absorbing it anyways. It's on here. Like I can just look at them. You know what I mean? And I'm absorbing those frequencies too. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm aging backwards, guys. Look what's going on here.
Backwards.
See what I'm saying? You know what's up.
Yeah. This is crazy.
I'm using the frequencies, man. I'm just saying. It's all frequency vibrations and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're
So
talking
on
about.
how you use it, if you will.
All in how you use it. That's a,
Bomb droppers. Damn.
he went over there. I was like, oh shit. Did he mean to hit the button?
Hit that mother.
He's like, drop that shit.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. That's some wild shit. Oh,
Yeah.
I just heard something.
Do it.
This for the people. For those who's using Visine to keep your eyes clear.
I heard about something like that too, that there's
Yeah.
shit in the Visine. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's in fucking everything, folks.
And
Be
shit in
careful.
Visines for real, man. They say motherfuckers are losing their blind sight. I mean,
Think
using
about-
their eyesight and their life
Right. Yeah, who knows? They're putting shit in everything because
from Visine.
they're
man.
on their last fucking shit, man. They're on the way out. They're just fucking kicking and screaming on the way. It's a fucking temper tantrum on the way out. That's what this shit is. That's all it is.
From Visine.
But
like,
Visine can fuck you up.
I used to use Visine a
crazy?
lot too.
I didn't.
But now, I
I've used it
I did
before.
it. I did it because of work.
I've
and shit.
used
I
it
didn't want
before.
nobody to know. But now I'm like, man, fuck that.
I've never been somebody to use that shit over and over. But I've used it before for, different shit. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sometimes, my eyes were red and I was younger. That's all I'm saying.
And that's crazy. They had a commercial for that shit. For dry eye.
For dry eyes,
Yeah.
Visine. Yeah, I saw a report on that too that said there's some shit in the Visine.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker, see?
I was
But
like,
that's the
damn.
thing. It's in fucking lotions. It's in shampoos.
That's why you gotta use
It's in-
organic,
it's all in
different
that, right.
shit.
That's why do you think that's such a big thing
But
right
there's
now?
things out here. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta search it.
Yeah.
You gotta go find that shit. That's why
all that shit.
that's why you have different area like other different stores out here. They got an African store.
Right.
They gotta.
We're going back to the holistics and the organics and man. The earth provides. It's always provided. They took it away from us. That's how they've controlled us. By taking that away from us, making us not understand that, making us lose our tuning with it. We're out of tune of it. And then we forget about it. And then we're like, I don't know why my fucking feet hurt. I don't know why I'm diabetic. I don't know why this is happening to me. We're figuring it out. It's because we're disconnected from the real fucking energies that are here on this earth. You know what I mean?
Disconnected from bomb droppers. Disconnected from nature.
Disconnected from it all, man.
For real.
Or at least that's what they're trying to tell us. But through the idea of research and going within yourself, you start to remember. That's where we're at. That's what this is. We're just remembering before you're remembering. That's all. But we're here to help you wake up.
Message.
We're just leaving breadcrumbs for you, folks.
Yeah, man. Just pick them up. Make a whole bread, man.
Yeah, because like we said, everything we're saying you're not going to agree with. You shouldn't. You shouldn't agree with everything we say. You know,
no,
nobody should.
No,
because the only way that works is then this is a cult. You just have to believe what I tell you.
Yeah, just go look it up. No, man. Go look up.
But you can also come up with your own ideas. You can also come up with your own opinions based off things we've said. You know, you might go, "Oh, I remember when y'all were talking about, you know, the government and this, and then I went and had to fill out some paperwork, and this is what they told me, and that's why it made sense because of some shit you said." And I'm like, you know, or whatever. And you come up with your own conclusion and go, "This is how this works." Da-da-da-da. Then you think about that process, right? And you go, how could that process work in other things? And that's how you start to decode and break shit down of how they're doing what they're doing. Because you realize it's the same game plan in every operation. It just is called something different, done a different way, or, you know, or they add a middleman, or they do, you know what I mean? They just make a variant to it, but it's the same shit.
Definitely the same shit.
Controlling us with the same ideas over and over and over and over, and we think it's some different shit. That's all I'm saying. Think about it.
That's all he's saying.
That's all I'm saying. If that made sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Damn.
Yeah, that's how I started figuring it out and decoding things. I'm like, wait a minute. If that process works like that, how could that process work with this? Oh, I see how they can correlate, but it's just done differently. You know what I mean? That's how I started figuring it out. Different things. And I'm still doing it. And I'm still figuring things out. I'm still learning. I'm still researching, you know?
Yeah.
We all are. We all should be. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know, it only takes 5 minutes sometimes. 5 minutes of your time to look at something. If it's, because like I said, sometimes I'm doing my research, and I'm watching my episodes and my podcasts of different things that I'm learning. And when they say some shit, I go look the motherfucking shit up right there. I'm like, oh shit. Executive Order 13848. That actually does say that. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, at least I saw it with my own eyes.
Right.
I didn't just take their word for it. You know what I mean? I went and did the basic 5-minute research and a quick read on it.
Yeah,
I didn't learn everything.
Yeah, sometimes I just jot the shit down.
Look at it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I go back.
I do the same too. But sometimes when I'm watching it,
you in a moment.
I'm right on it. I'm
like, what? What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel
and
you.
that's why I said it only takes, I watched probably an hour and a half of that podcast, plus my research and a couple pauses, you know what I mean? Took me a couple hours of my day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And some people don't have a lot of time like that. But you can do it in waves. Watch 20 minutes at a time.
Man, you could.
You know what I'm saying? YouTube fucking saves your fucking place. You know what I'm saying?
If a blind man could cross the street with no help.
Boom.
Bomb droppers. You could do that shit.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Take it in doses. It's, you know, and that's why I say you've got to be interested in it. It's got to make sense to you enough for you to pursue it. Because if you're not, like we said earlier, you're not going to pay good money for food you don't like. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're not going to take time out of your day to do something that you don't like.
Right. Yes, sir.
So I get that. But you got to get to a point where you need to utilize the tools that you have in front of you. Instead of scrolling Instagram and Facebook and TikTok for hours, just to get your mind off shit, spend a few minutes of that doing something that you're learning, doing something that you're discovering, doing something that you're just checking out, curious about things. And I'm telling you, you'll build that habit. It's the same way it's building a knowledge habit, right? You start working on it, and over time you'll just be like used to it, and then you'll just, oh wait, this is interesting. Oh, this is, and then you'll work into your groove. You'll watch your entertainment. You'll still play your video games. I mean, you know what I mean? You got to do these things, but you need to put some learning and some research in there too, because otherwise, we're just gonna get dumbed down even more. You know what I mean?
Man, you got to watch what you put in your brain, man.
They're just dumbing us down even more.
For real, and that's crazy you said that, because today I got my hair cut, as you can see. My barber
looks nice.
Thank you, even though he bunked up, but I'm gonna tell you about it. You know what I mean? My barber, he's saying like, this music nowadays, man, is crazy. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But then he goes off and say, man, that joint had me feel like I want to go out and blow something.
Right.
Man, music got you like that.
That's the frequency.
So that's what made me think of that shit. Yo, you got to watch what you put in your brain, man. For real. I was like, damn. So you about to go do something crazy because of music got you like that.
That's how influential frequencies are.
I mean, I ain't know.
Right?
That
tells you.
I heard it off, like, I heard from myself, like, wow.
Right. Real time.
Shit crazy.
It was real time.
I was like, wow.
Well, the IRL, in real life.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with doing all that. But like you're saying, if you're listening to nothing but that constant, it's like, what? Think about brainwashing, right? Have we really talked about brainwashing? When you see a movie and they're brainwashing somebody, what are they doing? They've got their eyes wide open and they're fucking shooting images at them.
Yeah.
And then they got loud music playing, whatever it is. It's a frequency they're throwing together with light and fucking sound in order to change your behavior of some sort. That right there shows you that frequencies of any sort, no matter what it is, music, TV, is influential of some sort.
Yeah, for real.
So that's why I'm saying,
I heard it out my own, with my own ears. He said, I was like, what the fuck?
Right, so you got to layer it. Yes, you can watch the evil shit. Yes, because I'm going to tell you this. Yeah. Somebody told me right the other day, they said, American Horror Stories, there's a new one out, right? Delicate or some shit. They were like, yeah, I just started watching it. I'm 3-4 episodes in. I was like, you know what? I thought for Halloween, I might watch it. Just for Halloween's sake. I'm like, just because, Halloween's around the corner. It was a couple weeks ago. So I turned on the first episode. Not 10 minutes into this fucking thing. It's like it hurt watching it. Like it was literally just like hurting me. Like my aura. And I was like, I can't, I turned it off. I was like, I can't even watch this. I can't even, it's just like I'm not even in tune with that energy. It's just so off to me, And so I was like, I don't know. I don't know, like, how does that make sense? It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's not for me. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
it's not,
you don't want to put it in your brain.
And it's hard. Look, and I'm going to tell y'all, before we started this like a year ago, or maybe a little more, I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries on loop in the morning when I got ready every day.
Unsolved Mysteries.
I knew these cases I was learning these cases like, because I would, you'd hear some of the same ones over and over. There was a channel on fucking Pluto. Remember Pluto TV is free? Pluto TV is another free one.
Like back in the day?
No, it still is. It's Pluto. It's called Pluto TV. It's still free. It's
I think
they have an unsolved.
They
have an unsolved mystery channel. It just runs 24/7, and it just plays different episodes over and over for 24 fucking hours a day, right? So that's what I would throw on. I'd watch that, and that would be like my That would be like my background sound too. Sometimes when I wanted background sound, I would just throw Unsolved Mysteries on.
This was scared, motherfucker.
Right.
The
so that's
music.
what I'm saying. So I'm like, that's all I was watching and shit. That's what I was starting my day with. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I'm saying I started my day every day with that energy of just negative fucking energy of, you know, but it was good ones. You know, there was people that found each other. There was lost loves. You know what I mean? There was people who got reunited and shit like that.
Yeah, motherfuckers got a way that
there was good stuff
hasn't
in there
been
too.
captured yet.
Right, exactly. Right.
In your area, it was like, oh shit.
Half those places were still unsolved. Right. Still some.
You ever had what in your area and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Right.
Let me lock my damn door,
Right.
man.
Like,
I'm home alone.
They'd be like, so in Frederick, Maryland, and you'd be like, oh shit,
What?
It's around the corner. I've never heard them say Glen Burnie, but
shit.
you've heard,
No.
like in one of those stories. You know what I'm saying? Like an online story.
Right.
Like that, you know what I mean? Like an Unsolved Mysteries. I've never heard them say like Glen Burnie, but they've said like fucking, you know what I mean? They've said Baltimore, obviously. You know what I mean? You get DC, you get these areas, you know, within these areas sometimes. And sometimes you'll hear one like Ellicott City or something randomly, and you'll go, oh, shit, there's some creepy shit going on over there.
Yeah, the man still was loose.
Right.
Broken 17.
But yeah, so I was starting my day with that shit. I cut all that out. I don't start my day with shit like that no more. You know, this is a year and a half ago, 2 years, like before I started this shit, you know, and started just doing things different, inputting things different. That's why I told y'all before. I got a bunch of shit out of my Instagram. I got a bunch of shit out of there that was just junk. And I started picking up more shit of that I want to learn about and things I'm more curious about instead, so I can learn a little bit and not just fucking look at random dumb shit all day. You know, yeah, there's still some funny dumb shit in there.
Yeah.
You got to keep it.
Yeah, got to.
But I limited it so it wasn't overtaking, because it was all just junk. You know what I mean? At one point. And so, you know, I straightened it out. So that's why I said doing all those things then changed the input of, I wasn't inputting as much negative shit anymore.
Right.
And because I was inputting more positive stuff, remember listening to the fucking playlist my sister gave me and shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That Gap Band playlist?
Yeah.
It's just good music. And I'm just...
Make you feel better, man.
And that's what it did. That's what helped me pull me out of a lot of dark fucking places I was, you know, over the last couple of years. I was revitalizing my fucking energy through music and input and good friendships and good, you know, things, and just I was inputting all the good, and I was like getting rid of a lot of the negative and evil shit that was around me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm slowly clearing all that shit out. And I'm telling you, my mental is just so much better. And then, you know, when I went to San Antonio, remember my cousin? He's like, man, oh, you ain't got no stress in your eyes, brother, man. He's like, I fucking, you know, like, I love to see you, man. You're fucking, you know, like, holy shit. And I'm like, that's the work I put in over these last few years. And he saw it. He immediately, like, before he even hugged me, he looked at me and was like, holy shit, like, look at this guy. He could just see it in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Told you.
So it's your aura, man. I cleaned up my aura. That's how I look at it. I cleaned up my aura. It's not 100% clean. It never should be. You should have a yin and a yang. There should be some balance there. You always got to have balance.
Got to have balance. If you don't have balance, you're going to fall off, baby.
Right. You got to have balance.
Don't fall off.
But yeah, I cleaned it up to a point where I'm like, I'm you know, they say you only got to be 51%, you know, good to be good. And as long as your heart's genuine, that's where it is. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? More of us are way better than that, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There has to be a yin and a yang. You can't just say, I'm all good and I'm all love, I'm all light, I'm all these things. You still got to embrace the darker sides to you too. That's the whole yin and yang. You know what I mean? But it's about the work. It's about control. It's about not doing things out of emotion, but doing things out of necessity, need, and idea.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Bomb droppers.
That's the society we got to get back to, you know? Everybody's out here so much in their emotions that we're all just emotionally fucking fighting each other and then killing each other and doing dumb shit to each other because we're in our emotions.
Yeah, for no reason.
You know what I mean?
That's what they want.
Yeah, that's what they've been trying to do to us. That's how they systematically changed our behaviors. That's how they did it. That's the brainwashing. They brainwashed us into believing that our emotions controlled shit. You know what I mean? We control our emotions, And you got to, you know what I mean? That's why they say, like, you know, don't do anything when you're in your emotions, because you're going to make rash decisions.
Right.
But you also got to
You don't
learn
know what the hell you gonna do.
But you also got to learn how to react in your emotions, because sometimes you're going to need to make good, you know, fat rash decisions. So that's the balance. You know what I mean? You gotta sit in it and learn it and feel it, but just don't make any rash decisions, because that's when we make mistakes. You know, think about it, process it, run it through. All right, what if I do this? What if I do that? You know what I mean? I do that a lot more nowadays. They say sometimes, you know, like if you're in a, you know, you're in a situation and you like, say with your spouse or something, and you get into an argument, at some point one of you needs to go, I need a moment. I'm going to walk away and we're going to come back to this. Know what I'm saying? You separate, you take your moment, smoke a cigarette, hit your J, whatever you got to do. Relax, think about the problem, figure it out, figure out where you want to go with this, and then bring it back to the table and debate it without your emotions. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if we're just sitting there arguing with each other back and forth, nobody's gaining. You know what I'm saying?
No
so
way.
Somebody's got to be the bigger man and go, or woman, we're all inclusive here, and say, let's take a moment, let's regroup ourselves, let's get out of this emotional state, and we'll come back to this. You know what I mean? And that's the good way to get out of these argument scenarios. Otherwise, you're toxic and you're just fighting each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, we're going nowhere with this.
That sound good, but
you know what I'm saying?
In a heated discussion, I don't think nobody. You're right. You say you should stop, but in a heated discussion, I don't think nobody just gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
or
that's what you should do.
Or you need to just stop it right there and relax it back. You know what I'm saying? Because we're ramping it up now. We're getting, you know what I mean?
I mean, but what if two people
bring it back,
just,
bring it down. You know. Well, if they're good like that,
they can't.
Then they're good like that.
They can't agree with each other.
No, you don't. You shouldn't have to agree all the time. Sometimes you have to agree to disagree.
That's
but you got to be able to do that without your emotions controlling you. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Now you're holding a grudge because you think differently, man. What is that? You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, you just don't agree with me on that. That's cool. Let's move on. What's next? You see what I'm saying? Like, well, we shouldn't be holding on to it and I can't believe you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you think differently. You have different information. That's all it is.
Move on.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Don't hold on. Move on.
Yeah, you got to keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for us to sit here and, you know, and even past relationships. There's people out there that have family members, old friends, you know, old whatever, you know, old situations that they're like, man, if I wish I could fucking talk to that person about this shit, you know, because of this bad, you know, whatever bad we have between each other. You know what I mean? But people don't know how to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like unless you, that's why they always say like if two brothers are mad at each other, they just put them in the same room together. They make them talk to each other. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Because then they'll just be like, they'll start talking out and they'll realize it was all dumb. It was all stupid. What the fuck what were we arguing about? You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know? So that's the part of it is somebody's got to initiate that contact. If you really want to straighten it out, somebody's got to initiate that contact, you know?
All right.
If it's you or it's them, somebody's going to have to initiate that contact. But especially if it's you. If you want to fix it, then you need to initiate that contact and figure out what's going on. You know, and be able to be like, look, this is how I feel. This is why I said what I said. This is how we went there. And however we got here, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know, whatever. And fix it if that's what you want to do. You know, instead of just complaining about it. Instead of going, man, fucking, I can't believe it. It's like, then fix it, you know?
Yeah, fix it, you know.
Am I boring?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Man, what the fuck? No, I'm just.
All right. Well, I guess that's the end of the show then. No,
Nah.
BDot's tired over here. No, I'm just kidding.
What was his narcoleptics?
Right. Just ball out. Wouldn't that be crazy? It would just randomly fall out and I just have to finish the show. Act like I don't see this guy falling asleep over here. That'd be wild.
Oh, shit.
What would we call it?
I don't know, but I don't know. Would he ever wake? I don't know. Wake. I don't know.
Right.
He sleep, but he woke.
He sleep, but he woke.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit.
For real. Sleep, but woke. Damn. Sleep, but woke. That's some wild shit, but I'm gonna tell you, if you want a good little laugh, because not too many movies have made me laugh.
Give him a good little laugh.
Like lately.
Lately?
Yeah.
Like a good laugh.
Yeah, like
you literally were like,
I
this
literally
is fucking
was
good.
fucking like
Is it a new movie or an old movie?
I think it's pretty new.
It's newer? Okay.
Yeah.
On the new idea.
Yeah.
What do we got?
It's on Peacock.
Ooh. Okay.
It's not a Tubi movie, nothing like that.
It's got some action behind it.
Surprisingly, yeah. So if you don't got Peacock,
It's free. I think
you could
it's
look
free.
it up.
I think you can get a free Peacock account.
Oh, okay.
Some shit's free.
Yeah.
Because I ain't paying shit and I'm watching some stuff.
You know, if you got Prime Video, you can pay for it on Prime Video. But the movie, that's what I'm saying. See, she got me laughing now and shit. Yo.
I want to see it.
The movie, I don't know if you've seen it. You might have seen it. I don't know, but it's called Strays.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You seen
See,
it?
no. I saw it on there and I'm like, what is this dog bullshit?
Man,
It's actually good.
it's a funny
Okay.
fucking
I'm in.
movie.
I'm fucking watching it. I'm in.
I want to say some shit down.
It's come past my palate a couple times and I'm like, I'm like another fucking dog talking movie? What are we doing here?
I'm telling you,
Okay.
no, but it give you a life of a dog's perspective, you know.
I love that. But so does every other fucking, Lady and the Tramp did the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't nah. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing.
that's how
on
far
there.
back, I just did it myself. That's how far back I go, brother. I'm from the ancient times.
I'm talking about this shit. It's gonna have you laughing for real.
Okay, I'm in. Cussing and everything? Or just PG-13? Probably PG-13?
Cussing and everything.
Nice. I'm into it.
I'm
Love
telling
it.
you,
I'm into it.
that shit's hilarious.
I'm going to talk about it next week.
Yes, I won't talk about it now, but that shit is funny.
I'm going to talk about it.
For those who have seen it, you want to play
If you know, you know.
Fetch and Fuck.
Hey, hello.
Hey, once you realize what that is, you're gonna be like, damn, that's crazy. But nah, that was actually a good damn movie that had me chuckling for real. Like, cause a lot of comedy ain't comedy. Like, they do dumb shit like, not, like you're old and you doing little kid shit. Like,
Right.
that's not you. It don't be funny, your role don't fit you.
Did you watch that one on Netflix? Did we talk about it last week?
What?
Old Dads?
Old dads.
Yeah, it's called Old Dads. It's
I don't
comedian Bill Burr.
I don't think we talk about that.
He's leading that one. Maybe we didn't talk about it. That's actually got some decent stuff in it.
It's funny.
It's got some fun to it. Yeah.
Like funny.
Yes, because he's a comedian.
I'm gonna laugh.
He is a comedian.
Oh, so
the lead guy is a comedian.
is it
And
like
he wrote it?
It's stand up or?
No, it's a movie. Hello.
Didn't we say we gonna stop this shit?
I thought you had it together.
I thought I had it together.
Thought you had it together.
That's crazy. But yeah.
Yeah. So he wrote it, and I think he directed it too. So like it's modern,
I might watch it.
and it's
tonight.
supposed to be from like he's basically a Gen X representative. Like he's the Gen X of the movie.
Okay. You know
So
what?
he's from that level.
What's it called again?
Old Dads. Old Dads.
I think I seen something.
Did you see something on that?
I think I seen something about that.
It's on
It
Netflix.
said he's a Gen Xer.
Yeah, we did talk about that. I think at one point or something.
Maybe.
I remember saying that to you. Maybe we
Yeah.
talked about that off camera. Maybe.
Yeah, probably. I
Maybe
don't
we
know.
did yeah.
We have a lot of conversations.
Exactly. Who knows? Go back and watch the last episode and let us
We
know.
have a
Give us
whole
some
lot of
comments.
conversations, man.
Right. Sometimes I'm like, I don't remember who I told what to who.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know on the show, I rarely go over things twice. in the sense of repeating the same thing. Now we reiterate and we, reconstitute and, whatever the words are, you know what I'm saying? We put that together so that, because we're always saying, prepared, not scared. Like we have things we're saying that we're trying to put together, but like I feel like most of the input and information we've been giving out over the last 46 episodes has been pretty consistent.
It's
like
been
we've been giving them different ideas and things, and researching and new people to look at, new people to check out, new ideas to come. You know what I mean? So I think we've done pretty good, man. It feels all right.
Yeah,
I like it. I like where this has gone.
I agree.
On the road to 50.
I agree. And that's how I wanted to be when I did my stand up. I didn't want to do the same thing over and say, keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. I wanted to be different. So that's
and just
why
keep coming up with new shit all the time.
Yeah. So that's why I came in second. The second time I went, because I changed up my set.
All your shit, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? At the time, my lady was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All the comedians do that." You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they'll keep certain ones.
Yeah, they repeat their shit over and over again. I'm like, man, I'm trying to be different. I ain't trying to be like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You're just
that's what.
Maybe you're a new wave called freestylers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
impromptu, right? That's what that is.
Different, man.
It's impromptu.
I ain't trying to keep saying the same shit over again. I go to this city, you know what I mean? I might want to say it, but I might want to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's some people where you know what they gonna say, and how they gonna say it.
Correct.
I don't want to be one of those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
he's like, you
want to come with this Jill? He about to say this Jill.
Yeah. Oh, here he goes, living the good days.
Yeah, and I don't want to say his name.
His comedy was
cool. You know, he good now. You know what I mean? He doing what he thinks. What the fuck's his name? Said we used to go down there. A comedy club. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Alabama was down there. You know what I'm saying? And then he just say his shit over and over again. So it came to a point where we knew what the fuck he was about to say. Right. He was gonna say his joke and shit. So,
yeah, I mean,
I didn't want to come like that.
Yeah, so
I don't want to become
like most comedians. Like I said, when they would do their specials, like when they would do their HBO special or something back in the day, or now when they do their specials on Netflix and shit like that. That's what that is. That's a collection of shit that they've been working on, and they bring it into a final moment. They capture that moment. Now those jokes are done. Can't ever tell those again. And then they move on and spend the next year going to little clubs and perfecting and creating another hour of shit. You know what I mean? That's what they do. That's like the comedian way. And then they put that on a special, and then they don't ever, but some of them will bring some of their shit back. Some of them will bring some of their shit back to like just, maybe create, because they created a new joke that might point back sometimes, shit like that. You know what I mean? So then you just get creative because all that's your work. You know what I mean? But
right.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah, you just want to be able to just have an hour of free shit ready to rock at any given fucking time.
You don't know what the hell I'm going to say.
I'm saying, man. Try to.
I don't want you to not, you know what I mean,
be different.
know my damn joke. Yeah,
they don't have to know shit. Just laugh when it's time.
That's it. That's it. When it's time to laugh. But no, everything good, man. Everything good. Did you pray this morning? Did you thank the man above this morning? If you haven't, you could take your time now to do that.
He's like, let's just give him a
it
quick
don't
moment.
matter. Damn, I felt like I was about to.
We'll just pause. I'll just pause it right here for like 5 seconds.
That's crazy. Nah.
And then we'll just restart talking again.
Just get a man above some love. You hear me? Because he loves you. He wake you up this morning. He woke you up this morning.
Yep. I woke up like this.
Yeah. I ain't woke up with no alarm clock, even though it went off. But get me out of bed.
Right. Hopped up out the bed. Put my chunkless on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
That's how you move around in this world.
You know something I wanted to talk about, if you don't mind?
What's up?
the 3-letter agencies. FBI, CIA, IRS.
Man.
I didn't say them, man. I said it. You know what the deal is? You know what I'm thinking? Like, you know what's crazy? Who gave these motherfuckers authority over anything? Who gave them that power?
Themselves.
Right. Do we recognize that already at this point? It's like, who gave them authority over any of it? Just because it's called FBI, who was it created by? This Edgar guy or something. What was it? Fucking Edgar. I had the fucking name. Hoover.
Yeah.
Edgar Hoover. Right? He just created this shit called the FBI. He was like, I created this thing called the FBI and just started gathering intel on motherfuckers. Right? That's how it started. Just started gathering intel on people and like creating the honeypot. He created that shit. Like put them in a conspicuous situation. Take pictures of the situation. Hold those pictures. Then when I need you, I show you those pictures. And now you're going to help me. See what I'm saying? That's how the FBI started by this guy, Edgar Hoover, right? I think I'm saying that right. Anyways, if you look at that, boom, that tells you right there, that whole organization was created on blackmail.
Bomb droppers.
And somehow they have authority over us? You know what I mean? And then you got the IRS. All they are is goons to collect the tax. That's all they are. They created it into our corporations and made us pay it and all this shit, and then tell you if you don't pay it, we'll come get you. Who gave you that authority? That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Just think about it. Who gave them that authority? I don't remember anywhere in the Constitution, because we read that shit, remember? It said anything about
none of those.
Any of those. Mm-hmm. So who gave them that authority? Where does that authority come from? You know?
Themselves over empowered shit. So
I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah. Asking for a
Yeah. I'm just, you know what I mean? That's the kind of shit I think about sometimes. Like, wait a minute. How did they even get that authority? Who gave them that? Like, where did, you know what I mean? Like, because that's what I'm saying. If they come to my house, they do not have authority or jurisdiction. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. See what I'm saying? But they'll come to your house and try to do something to you and tell you they have jurisdiction and authority.
Yeah, slip you a letter or some shit.
Where that come from? Some judge? Who the fuck's this judge? I don't know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, it's like, what the fuck are we talking about? Who gave any authority for any of that? Right. You know? So that makes you think, right? This nice segue. Think about, go research Ruby Ridge and Waco, Texas. The Waco, Texas massacre. Go look into what those were, right? Those were government thugs rolling up on your shit and trying to tell you what to do. And we let it go back then. That was like the late 80s or something, right? Early 90s. We let it go. We just were like, fuck them. Shouldn't have been fucking with the government. See what I'm saying? Like, that's how we were thinking back then. Shouldn't have been fucking around. You know what I mean? Fuck around and found out.
Fuck around and find out, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Not realizing they were infringing on those people's rights. They were infringing on the land. That was wrong. They've come out and admitted that at this point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we made mistakes. Yeah, we did some wrong shit. But no one's up in arms about this shit. Know what I'm saying? Right. Nobody's going, wait a minute. You lied to us all these years? Because you kept trying to tell us everything was copacetic. Now you're telling us we fucked up. But where's the accountability? You know what I mean? Where's any of that? That's what we're working on here. That's what we're going towards. But that's what tells you, how do these people even have any jurisdiction on us? How did we let that happen? You know what I mean? We need to fight back, you know?
Yeah. Totally agree, man.
Stop believing in their bullshit. You know what I mean? Can't say it any other way. Just if you just stop believing in them, they'll just go away. Just like you can manifest something, you can stop believing in shit too. You know what I mean?
Bomb droppers.
I let it linger for a second. Oh shit.
Yeah. And they all got 3 letters. I think now we got a damn abbreviation now.
For what?
Everybody want to write. Everybody want to write abbreviation, and abbreviations is instead of writing the whole word out, like CIA.
Oh yeah.
FBI.
Because it makes you not think about what it actually is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you say FBI, everybody just knows what the fuck that means. You know, they don't think of Federal Bureau of Investigation. But what is that? Who gave that bureau the right to investigate anything?
Right.
We don't think about it like that. We just hear FBI.
What's that? UFO. Mm-hmm. Man, it's a lot of shit.
Now it's UAP. They changed it. It's not UFO no more. It's UAP.
What is this?
Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. That's what they're calling this shit now. It's a UAP.
UAP.
Yeah.
Shit,
because they've identified it now. So it's not an unidentified object anymore. It's an unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Shit.
They're like, we know
What it is.
what it is. It's not of this earth or whatever they're going to tell us, right? They're like, but we don't know what it's doing. So, but think about that, right? Why would a country say it that way? A government. Why would a government say, we know they're there, we don't know what they are, we don't know what they're doing? Why would they say that?
Probably scam. Well, no, can't scam nobody if they don't know what the fuck it is.
Well, it's almost like it's a soft enough disclosure of, we don't know what it is. But they're not worried about it. They didn't seem worried. See what I'm saying? They didn't look like they didn't know. They just looked like they weren't ready to tell us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of the, you know what I mean, the vibe I got of like, you're just not ready to give us all of it.
Yeah.
But you had to give us something. You know what I mean? And so they picked the piece they give you, and then the rest of it's kind of just still magic. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. It's like, no. It's like once you've said that means there's a lot more. You know what I mean? There's no way you don't know nothing. Stop that.
Man.
You're just not ready to tell us.
Man, they know what the hell going on, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why they're controlling
And
us.
I don't think they're not going to tell her.
Well, they don't want to.
They're not.
You know what I mean?
They just going to try to hold that shit in.
They don't want to.
They're not.
But disclosure, we're in the age of disclosure, man.
But everything going
Age
to
of
reveal itself.
Aquarius.
Everything going to reveal itself.
The truth serum will reveal itself. At some point, they cannot not tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can keep lying up to a point, and then at some point, they have to tell. Disclosure is imminent.
That's why you shouldn't lie, man.
It's happening.
Your lies it's like a snowball. You gotta keep rolling that bitch out. And one day you gotta throw that bitch because you forgot it. You gonna drop it. Like that. What I say? I used to lie.
Everybody
I ain't
lies.
gonna say it being lie. I used to be a liar.
Like a legitimate.
Nah,
Tried to lie,
I wasn't that bad with it, but I used to lie to get out of trouble. And
Oh,
shit.
who didn't?
You know what I mean? Like,
Who doesn't?
I mean, like, yeah, but they wasn't expecting from me,
So you was, right. I'm with you.
so I lied.
You could, yeah, that's true. They were like, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Oh, but you had to learn that.
right.
You did. You had to see it work, not work, whatever the ideas were, go through it. Because, you know what I mean? You're not that person now.
No.
See what I'm saying? You realize you were like, that's not the way. You had to see it for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's part of the learning experience. It's part of what you had to learn here on this earth. Every experience is a learn scenario. You'll either use it for good or you use it for bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just don't lie.
You know the difference.
That shit gonna catch up.
That's what they tell you. You know what I mean? You know the difference between good and bad. You know, type of deal. Should I be doing it? Should I not be doing it?
Oh yeah, you
We
feel
all
that
know
shit.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but you choose to ignore it at certain times. You know, and that's that's the balance of yourself.
Just like they got the devil on your shoulder,
Right.
and the man above on this side.
There's always a choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say there's always a choice. You can choose to go the righteous route or you can choose to go the evil route. It's whatever route you want. That's the idea. You know? So, you know, sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to make bad decisions.
Yeah.
It's part of this. You know what I mean? But you
Not too bad to have your ass
don't
in
get
a slam.
too fucked up, right? But but you're gonna make bad decisions. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You know, but that's why I said. But it's the balance of it. Are you making more bad decisions than you're making good decisions? You know what I mean? Then maybe there's a problem there. You know, that's why things aren't going the way you're thinking they're supposed to go.
Right.
Maybe, I don't know. Try having some more wins. You know what I mean? See how it goes. You know, having more, being more genuine to people has never hurt anybody. Not in that sense. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm genuine to people and people are genuine to me, how does that hurt anybody? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's how I started looking at it. It's like it doesn't hurt to just be courteous. It doesn't hurt to be nice. You know what I mean? But there's a difference between nice and kind. You know what I'm saying? We've talked about that. You know what I mean? There's a difference between nice and kind.
Definitely.
So that's why I say it's okay to be nice to people, but reflect that energy. You know what I mean? If they're throwing something at you, you got to know how to deflect that shit. You know what I mean? Right. You got to learn those mental gymnastics. That's why we're so toxic with people, is because if somebody throws a little something at you, most people are like, what the fuck did you say? You know what I mean? And just go right into an instant survival mode, instead of knowing how to toss it back, you know what I mean? But in a playful way that still shows them like, oh shit, my bad, I didn't mean to say it like that or whatever, you know what I mean? Right. Like, we got to learn how to be better that way, and we'll learn how to, because by reflecting that back in that way, there's no confrontation there. You know what I mean? You learn how to just soothe the savage beast, kind of a deal. You know what I mean? So it's like you're just like, it's like, how do you think somebody slayed a dragon back in the day? You know what I mean? They had to get cool with that motherfucker, and have a technique, right? You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. So it's like if we're speaking to people, they say that's like mental gymnastics with people. You know what I mean? Got to learn to be better with that, and more on point and out of our emotions, and just straight. You know what I mean? That's why I think sometimes some people can say that I might be a little cold sometimes. You know what I mean? Like just kind of a little on the colder side. But I think it's because I'm more about like, here's what it is. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not trying to be, this. I'm like, boom, this is what it is. I'm blunt. I'm a little more blunt with things. So sometimes people would be like, sometimes you're just like, it feels like you're being mean. It's like, no, I'm just telling you what it is.
Like, exactly.
I'm not trying to sit here and go, woe is me. It's like, this is what it is. Now, either you got to pick that choice or not pick that choice. But this is what it is. You know what I mean? There's a lot of ways we can play it down. You know what I mean? There's ways we can do that. But what do you learn from that? By always accepting just enough. You know what I mean? If we're always just doing that, you're not learning anything. Right. Sometimes you got to make the tough decisions. Sometimes you got to, work those deals and, make it work. Sometimes don't work in your favor, but it's a learning experience. You're growing and you're building and you're like, fuck, I fucked that up, but I got to finish that off and then move on, or whatever. You know what I mean? Those are the, it's whatever it comes out of it. But yeah, it's interesting, That's the mentalness that I do in here every day. I'm always trying to be sharper. I'm always trying to be better, know a little bit more on many subjects so that I can talk to people. You know, when I go to different scenarios, I can blend in real easily and just start talking about whatever they're talking about. Whatever they're talking about, that's how I feel. I feel like I can just start listening to a conversation if I just run up on some people and I can just be like, boom, I just get right in here. And just probably start talking about most things they're talking about. Won't be knowledgeable on everything, but I have a little piece of different things that I can work on and try to throw my little idea in there or whatever, But that's because I'm always doing, ever since I was young, always soaking in information, always gathering, always a researcher, just always kind of been that person. So, I don't know. Gift and a curse sometimes, Just like anything else. It has its ups, it has its downs, So, yeah, that's it, man. The yin and the yang.
That's gotta have that balance. Gotta have that balance. If you ain't learn nothing today, you gotta have balance, man.
Balance beam.
Balance.
And you gotta do work. You can't just get on a balance beam and think you're gonna last.
Right.
You gotta do a little work to last a little while, So yeah, sharp. You gotta sharpen up everything.
Yes, sir.
Final thoughts.
You ain't lying, man.
What do we got? Some final thoughts. Oh,
PPE music.
ppeintox.com.
.com, baby.
All love shirts.
Hey, look at
this.
them. We got them.
Told you, ppeintox.com. We got all your cool gear.
Be
Winter's
prepared,
here.
Not scared.
Prepared, not scared.
That's coming.
Bomb droppers. We got them all over there. So yeah, go check them out. Definitely. But yeah.
Get some more stuff coming soon, man.
Yeah, and we just keep creating, keep coming up with new shit, keep doing ideas.
Gonna help the community for real.
Yeah, definitely.
We got you. We got you.
And what is this, episode 47? On the way to 50.
On the way to 50, man.
So we got some party planning to do.
Yeah, we gotta do something now.
Put a couple things together for it.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. We did one for 25, man. We kind of did a little something, changed it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll do something similar with 50. We'll just kind of give it something different. We'll see what we can do. We'll come up with something. We got some thinking to do. We got a couple weeks.
50.
Come up with some ideas.
Really proud, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, 47 episodes.
That's
this one will
crazy.
be 47, yeah. Yeah. So I looked back and was like,
that's 1-1. 11.
Yeah, I think
11, 7 and 4, 11.
I think Pops was on like 23. That's how long it's been.
Damn.
He was on like episode 20, maybe something in the 20s. It was definitely something in the 20s. But I was like, damn, that feels like it wasn't that long
That's
ago.
what I'm saying. Time be flying. That's what I'm saying. Time got here fast today for me. So
That's what you were saying, yeah.
So
we just hit this latest eclipse. This eclipse was on the 28th, I think. And so they're saying right now we just opened up another portal to we just got faster. Things just started going faster when that hit.
That's crazy.
Just like a couple days ago. So they said time's going, you know what I mean? Time, all this shit, like our learning, our consciousness, everything's just faster now. We got another upgrade. Nice.
Bomb droppers.
So yeah, there's another upgrade in there. So there's more happening. That's what I'm saying. The consciousness is rising. People are starting to see things, with all the the madness and chaos going on over there in the Israel area and everything, in the Palestine area. That people are waking up. People are seeing the corruption that I'm talking about, the shit. So it's we're here. Welcome to the Great Awakening. They wanted the Great Reset. We didn't want the Great Reset. We wanted the Great Awakening so we can understand who we are and what we need to be. Stop letting them control us.
Yeah. Bomb droppers. Shit. We gotta stop spending with the wrong people.
Right. Yeah.
Because
that's what we talked about this before.
Yeah, what they say money is like like frequency and shit. So that's
Currency.
the more money,
It flows.
Yeah, exactly. So the more money you get somebody else, it ain't coming back to you. So you should work with somebody.
So it can
Shop with your
stay
people. Right.
Stays in your communities. That's why it goes back. That's when it circulates.
Right.
Ooh, hello. We're learning some new shit.
So we got $700 worth of gear on that they don't really care about you.
Right.
You're not gonna see
And they're
them.
not in your community.
Right.
They're not part of your shit. So it's like all your money went out the door. That's a good one.
Put it in the community.
Yeah.
It come back.
That's a good.
It circulate.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's nice.
Yeah.
Good advice.
It circulate, man.
Somebody needed to. I might needed to hear that.
For real.
Hear
We
it
gotta
like
spend
that.
with our people.
You know what I mean? Hear it the way you said that. Because sometimes it's the like last episode. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. So I was like, hearing it like that makes more sense. The currency, the flow, it's flowing away if you're sending it away, but it's circulating within if you keep it within.
Yeah.
Nice.
Facts.
I like that.
Facts. I mean, that's true. That's true shit.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me now. That that opens up a whole nother idea of thinking now. I can think about it in different ways now.
Right.
I have a new tool. Appreciate it.
Shit, and like we said earlier, there's different like herbs and shit out here. You know, you just gotta find them. You know what I'm saying? They got
Research them, look them up.
Yeah, they
There's
got
something
Mexican
for everything.
stores. They got
There's something for everything.
African stores. Go look them up, man.
Yeah.
You can't find a real ginger and shit like that. To drop a little gem out there. So
Yeah, see what's out there.
Go out there,
Just start. Get your curiosity perked.
they out there.
Start checking it out.
Yeah, man. But don't worry. Like I said, we got y'all. We got something coming. We got you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You gotta get right, man.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah.
Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox, along with,
BDot, baby.
and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Afternoon, morning, whenever time y'all see this.
Bomb droppers.